Apple's iPhone 17 lineup is shaping up to be one of the biggest upgrades in years. And today we are putting the brand new iPhone Air head to head against the powerful iPhone 17 Pro. From design changes to performance boosts, camera technology to battery life, we'll break down every difference so you can decide which one is worth your money. By the way, there is a spoiler alert. The Air might surprise you in more ways than one. And by the way, before we deep dive, I want you to know that all the details in this comparison are based on solid sources, not random rumors. I've gathered information from Mac Rumors, 9 to 5 Mac, The Verge, and Apple's own developer leaks to make sure you're getting the most accurate and up to date info possible. I've even cross checked multiple industry insiders' reports to filter out the fluff and give you only what actually matters. Now let's start with the design and build. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to be Apple's thinnest and lightest large-screen iPhone ever. Thanks to new aluminum frame instead of stainless steel, think of it as a MacBook Air philosophy applied to the iPhone. Meanwhile, the iPhone 17 Pro will keep its titanium build for that premium feel, but it will be slightly heavier than the Air. Both will likely feature slimmer bezels and new Pill Plus Whole Face ID cutout. That is a design Apple is transitioning to. Display-wise, the Air will reportedly have a 6.6-inch LTPO OLED panel with 120Hz ProMotion. Yes, finally bringing ProMotion to more models. The Pro, however, will still have the edge with its brighter panel, better HDR, and possibly new display coating tech to reduce glare. And here is an interesting twist. The Air is rumored to be the same size as the Pro Max in screen real estate, but noticeably easier to hold. Now let's take a look at the performance, and under the hood, the iPhone 17 Air will likely pack the A19 chip, the same generation as the Pro, but possibly with some GPU or thermal limitations to keep it ultra thin. The Pro will still have the most powerful version of the chip with full GPU cores unlocked and better sustained performance, and by the way, thanks to its titanium frame and improved cooling. Now let's move on to the cameras. The Air is expected to get a serious upgrade, possibly matching the last year's Pro main sensor but skipping the exclusive periscope telephoto zoom. That feature will remain Pro only. So for everyday shots, the Air will be fantastic, but if you are a serious photographer or need 5x optical zoom, the Pro still wins. Now here is where the trade-off happens. Because of its thinness, the iPhone 17 Air will have a slightly smaller battery than the Pro. Apple's efficiency gains with the A19 chip and OLED tech will help, but heavy users might find the Pro lasting longer. Both will get USB-C with at least 35-watt fast charging and improved MagSafe speeds. Now let's take a look at the pricing and who should buy. Pricing is still under wraps, but leaks suggest the iPhone 17 Air will sit between the iPhone 17 Plus and the Pro, giving you a middle ground in Apple's lineup. If you want the lightest, thinnest, big screen iPhone with great performance, the Air is your pick. But if you need maximum camera power, battery life, and display quality, the Pro is still the king. So that's your first real look at how the iPhone 17 Air and iPhone 17 Pro compare. Based on the most trusted leaks so far, Apple seems to be redefining its lineup, and I think the Air could be the sleeper hit of 2025. Which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into Apple's upcoming products. And I'll catch you in the next video.